Guys, if there is one thing that I can tell you I've always been sure about from the time I was young, is the fact that I've always loved the finer things in life. I'm telling you, fine cars, big houses, beautiful jewelry, gold. Like gold is my favorite thing. I'm serious. Designer clothes, designer shades. That is the one thing that I've known from the time I was young.
No, no, I get up. No, 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 I get up. No, no, can't deny it. No, no, I get up. No, no.
I was talking about Didan and the finer. Where's my coffee? And the finer things in life. Guys, I mean, we're still in lockdown. I don't know when this video will go up. So I'm imagining I'm at a coffee shop. Excusez-moi. It's not the same. But listen, I love the finer things in life. This is something I've always known from. I've wanted to wear designer clothes. These days I wear Ugandan made designer clothes. Hello. Eh? Forget these things of Louis Vuitton, whatever. No. I have designers right here in Uganda. Amazing designers, by the way. We've got amazing talent here. And I do believe in Africa, we really, really do. We do really have amazing designers. But back to the point, I digress. I love the finer things in life. And for a very long time, I used to look at my friends and I see how they're living like they're in apartments. They have nice cars, they have nice clothes. And I'm like, hey, I want to be like this. So Didan decided to take a shortcut. Shortcuts for me to live that life. Yeah, I took a shortcut and I figured this out. Okay, I didn't figure it out. I found out. So let's go way back in time, guys. I'm not going to say his name, so we're going to call him Guy. All right. So I'd known Guy for a while from the time I was in USIU. He had tried hitting on me years before, and I'd look at this guy, and I'm like, but Guy, you're so old. Guy, come on. Even the English, the R, there was the R, that one, I just couldn't deal with it. I'm like, oh my God. First, he's so old. Two, he shrubs. Like who says haru? Like who does that? Seriously, you know? So anyway, I knew this guy, and he had hit on me, but I was like, this is not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for me. I am not ready for this journey. No, things are not bad in my life. Fast forward years later, I started hanging out with another crew of younger but rich guys, younger rich folk, and in that process, I got to meet Guy again. All right, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? Let me just talk to this guy. And he was talking to these younger, rich boys that I was hanging out with and advising them on the way forward when it comes to business. I was not really concerned. I was now looking at the watch he was wearing. I'm looking at the shoes he's wearing. The jacket he's wearing looked really, really classy. And what does he think? These are the things I want to wear. This is how I want to look like. I want to walk into a room and guys just smell expensive taste. That's what I wanted. It was like a nice shiny package. So I started talking to Guy and we hit it off. Like for a second there, I'd even forgotten the Haro prison diaring. Yeah, I forgot it. Okay. So we started talking and everything was going well. And then I ran away from home and I bump into him again. And I'm like, this must be a sign. Now remember, I was poor, I was broke, I was living in people's houses. Actually, when I bumped into him, I was staying in a hotel. We were 4 girls staying in some ramshackle hotel downtown. I'll tell you that story some other time. But yes, we were like 4 girls. And we had gone to Intercontinental in Nairobi. They used to have karaoke. And now let me tell you, that was the time. If you were anybody, you had to go for that karaoke. I think it was a Tuesday, if I remember. Me and my girls were like, let's go. See, one of my friends has like a guy who's going to buy us drinks. We're sorted. We're going to eat food. What more do we need? We got to Intercontinental And guy appears, and we change numbers. And I was like, yeah, for sure, I'll call you. I definitely will call you. Why am I saying definitely? Guys, we were broke. We were not sure if we're going to have food the next day. We're not sure if we're going to be able to pay for that hotel room. We were four girls sharing one bed. It was not funny. It was, were we four? Means, yeah, we were four girls. So fast forward, I met this guy, and we go out for dinner. It was it was an amazing dinner. I actually enjoyed that company, and we talked about so many things here and there. And then he, of course, dropped me off to hang out with my friends. I was going out with my friends. He dropped me off. He gave me some cash to enjoy my evening with my friends. I was like, all this money. I'd never seen such money in my life. The only time I'd seen a whole bundle of money like that was when I was given money to go and pay my USIU fees. And those days it used to be about 80 something thousand Kenya shillings. All right. So now I was given, I think, a 10K. Those days, do you know what I can do with 10,000 Kenya shillings right now? My God. Do you know? I think that's about 3 million here, if I'm not wrong. I'm not good. Anyway, I don't know. But it was a lot of money for me. I walked in. I first of all gave all my girls some cash. I'm like, here's like 1,000. Buy what you need for yourself. Then put some money aside for the drinks and, of course, our transport. Didn't that money get finished in one night? Yeah, it did. Fast forward. Me and Guy start hitting it off when we start dating, and life is good. I was moved into an apartment. All right, I had an apartment in Kilimani near a place called Yaya Center. Hello, I was living the life. I had clothes from the UK. I used to travel to Mombasa, stay at the Tamarind. My God, life. Oh my God, this is the life I was dying for. I was living the life, guys. I had clothes. I had gold jewelry, my friend. I had a driver if I needed a driver. There was even a holiday home. We had called my peeps, my girls. You know what? I feel like we should go to the holiday house. The car is given to me with a driver if I want. The chef, guys, the chef, okay, at the holiday house is called to be told, the Queen is arriving, so make sure her and her friends are entertained. The booze is in the house, like the house was prepared, ready for us, the fireplace sorted. My God, this was the life. My God, you people, I enjoyed this life. I traveled. I got to live a good, like this is what I was dying for. But I was not working. And cut the long story short, the relationship ended. It had to end. And let me tell you the pain of moving from up there back to, like, from economy. Yeah, you know what I mean? My lifestyle went back to zero. These things of Suji flying, Suji walking into a place, shopping, calling your girls, let's go have drinks, having money for this. Let me tell you, people, I had money 24/7. I had no bills to pay, nothing. I had money 24/7. I was never broke. I was never lacking in anything. In fact, hey, come and think about it. Do you know, I never even felt sick. In that whole year of that relationship, I never felt. How is that possible? But when you're poor, when you're broke, you can fall sick every single time. Sijui there's like a cough, sijui you have a flu, mara sijui you've burnt yourself, mara sijui malaria, mara typhoid, poor diseases. Anyway, moving on. Moving on swiftly. So the thing is this. When we broke up, or when we decided to part ways, we're still friends, by the way. Like, once in a while, I'll talk to Guy, or if he comes to Kampala, definitely I'll have coffee with him and I'll explain to you why. But my life went from there to there. I came back down to reality, where you're not sure where you're going to get the next food from. You're not sure if you don't even have money in your pocket to move around. There's a guy called Jim Rohn. I love this guy. Like, this guy talks and I feel like he's looking at me, or he's like, Didan, I like that guy. So Jim Rohn said, it is hard to keep that which is not obtained through personal development. I wouldn't say it's verbatim, like I don't remember exactly how he said it, but it's something close to that. It's very hard to keep that which is not obtained through personal development. So I had all the gold jewelry, I had the lifestyle, I had the clothes, I had the designer clothes, by the way. Like this guy would really shop for me designer pieces, the designer shades, like I had money in my pocket. But it's so hard to keep all that stuff, especially if you have not worked for it. It was not my sweat. Number two, I was even not ready to utilize most of these things because I had not developed myself. I'm going to explain that a little bit later, but let me first tell you something. Guy he's a very fantastic guy, by the way. I can't take that from him. He's a very fantastic guy. Like, if I was given the opportunity, I'd love to see him now and I pick his brain. You know what I mean? If I could get it, if I had the option of now saying, okay, come to Kampala now, we need to talk. I want to buy you dinner. We sit down and we talk. I want to pick your brain. If it was possible, because this has been recorded during lockdown, so I would love to. This guy, very fantastic businessman, good communication skills, good listening skills, very well off, actually very, very well off, knows how to deal with money, knows how to advise. Like, this is somebody, like, now I want to sit down and talk to him. But then when I was dating him, I was not ready. I was not prepared. You've got to be prepared for these things. I was not prepared. All right. Though I didn't have any skills. Like, what skills had I gained? I had not developed myself. Now that I'm developing myself, like I'm opening up myself, I want to learn good communication skills because I've figured out that I'm not good at it at all. I want to learn how to invest. Like, this is the time I'd love to sit down and talk to Guy because I am now prepared for these lessons. Unlike when I was dating him, all I could see was, ooh, we're going out. I need to show off my ride from Mercedes. I need to show off Suji holiday home. I need to show off Mombasa trip. I need to have cash money. Where has it taken me now? Do I have it now? No. I spent it like this. I didn't work for it. I was not even prepared to utilize that money. So you've got to, what I'm trying to say in short is prepare yourself. Be it now for the future. Prepare yourself. Develop yourself. Learn skills or better your skills. If you're in sales, better your selling skills, your marketing skills. In my world, my public speaking skills. I need to learn better communication skills. Perhaps learn a new language, you never know. Like, personal development is so important for you to be able to earn the amount of money you want to earn tomorrow. Personal development is so important for you to be able to travel to all these luxurious places you want to go to. Why? Because you're going to start learning how to invest your money and learn how to save for those trips. Personal development opens up the idea of even noticing the friends you hang out with. Are they building you? Are they wasting your time? Who are the people you need to hang out with so that they can make you a better person, so that you can live the life that you was born to live, or live the life that you want to live? I am learning these things now. Oh, how I wish Guy was here. I wasted so much time, but it's never too late. That's what they always say. Personal development is so important. So in this period, or even whatever period you are in, take some time and figure out where you want to go. Take some time and figure out what you want to do, where you want to be. How do you see yourself in the next 1 year, 3 years? Do you want an increment in salary? Do you want, whatever it is, take that time to develop yourself, because even though you want, like I always say, I want an increment. I want to be paid better, let's say on radio or for emceeing gigs, but what value am I giving the people who are hiring me? What value am I giving my station? So I've got to make sure I keep my skills developed. I have to keep on, you have to learn. keep on learning, and learning will never stop. That's why I actually started this YouTube channel. It's so annoying. My dad told me this years ago, and I'd be like, he's now lecturing me. Hiya. Kumbe, it's true, guys. Learning never stops. And I have decided I need to be prepared for the day I'll meet Guy, because I have 1,000,001 questions. Now, I have 1,000,001 questions to ask, because I want to invest in business. I want to own things. Like, I want to have a house in a place called Watamu by the Indian Ocean. I really want to own a home in Watamu. But now, how do I start? You see, this is how I need to start preparing for myself. And I need to talk to people like Guy to help me figure this out. So take time to develop yourself. Take time to find out who you are. Even though it means self-loving, do you, boo-boo. If it means learning a new language, if it means bettering what you already have, if it means going back to school, take that time and be prepared for the good stuff that is coming your way.